Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. My yard behind me, as many of you know, who watch me every day. I thought I would look at, thank you so much. I reached 5,000 subscribers. That's a big deal. And I want to thank you all for all your support, all your love. You guys are just awesome, and I like to keep my channel civil and but interesting, and with people willing to kind of say how they feel without them getting attacked. And for the most part, you guys are like that, and that really means a lot to me. This is a place of understanding, or that's my intention, understanding and healing. So there you go, 5,000. Subscribers. Thanks a lot, guys. So, as a bonus, it seems as though the president is talking about being the chosen one. I have to say, I honestly was ignoring it a little bit, because I wasn't sure. Maybe the media is making more of it, but I don't know. Let's see what the cards say. I watched the Empress. Her reading, great reading. She's a great reader anyway, on that. And, I think she was pretty right on. And I want to see what these cards say, if they agree, or even if there's another layer here that we're not seeing. So let's see. Today is the 24th. It's Saturday, and it's August, and it's 2019. I said all that backwards. All right. Okay, I'm going to just cut the cards. And I know somebody said they like to see the cards go down, but my laptop, I can't do that because the hinge broke. So, and even when I did do it, it never worked anyway. Everything was upside down and confusing. So I will, as I take them, you'll just have to trust that I take them off the top. Sometimes I'll say I take them from the middle. Wherever I take them is where I'm supposed to take them from anyway. So, all right, this is Trump's immediate environment. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. So he is feeling, he's upset. He's feeling like he has lost something. And he is, I think, depressed. I feel like depressed energy here. But that being said, all is not lost for him. He does have these two cups that sit behind him. And if he just looks around, he'll see that not all is lost. But he seems to be very emotionally upset about something. Let's see what's crossing him. Okay, this is what I thought. I was like, he's very emotionally upset about something. It has to do with money, and that's the key. I think the Seven of Coins is a card that like kind of talks about not being ready or not being prepared, or things aren't quite ready to grow and harvest. And so there's this sense of less than there maybe should be. And I think that he's depressed because his financials are coming out. And not so much is he upset about the fact that, people see that he has gotten his money in ill-gotten ways. To him, that's being a smart business person. And all of that is just games for him. What will really hurt him is the fact that people are going to see that he does not have the kind of money that he's been boasting about having. And I think that is really emotionally very traumatic for him. I think that, in a way, is one of his core issues. Because anybody who is so intent on living this lavish lifestyle is overcompensating for something that's not on the inside. So it's kind of sad. Sad for everybody, including us. Let's see what's at the root of this. Yeah. So the end is here. He feels the end is here, and perhaps the end is here, folks. It did look like August was going to be that kind of month for him. So he's had his tower moment. What's in the past? He's had his heart broken. This is betrayal. Um, I don't know who betrayed him, but whoever it is, it's somebody that he cared about, somebody he admired, either somebody he had cared about, like his kids, his daughter, I would say, maybe his sons, um, or somebody that he looked up to, like a Vladimir Putin, or somebody who he aspired to be like. I feel like that he's had his heart broken over that. See what's in the sky? Okay, we have the Empress in the sky. Well, the Empress, actually, this feels like his mother to me. I feel like his mother is very close to him. I know he had issues with her growing up, just from his chart, really. I mean, I don't actually know his story so much as I know his chart. And there is a lack of nurturance. And whether his mother wasn't capable of doing it, she came from a very poor family. And then, of course, she married Trump's father, and then they had this very, sort of like upper middle class, and then rich lifestyle. I'm sure she didn't have all that much um, personal time for Donald, and he is somewhat of an energy sucker, so I could understand why she might not have, and he wasn't the only kid. What were there, like 5 kids? So even a woman who's well heeled and gets help, it still has 5 kids. That's a lot of kids. So there is this sense of him not getting his needs met, and I feel like his mother's here for him now. And I know people are going to be like, "Oh, who cares?" But I mean, he's a human being, and we all deserve love and nurturance. And so, whether he's aware of it or not, his mother is here for him. And I think that's what this card means, is that if he just looks around, he'll know that all is not lost. So that's the energy um, of the Empress. Let's see what's in the immediate future for Donald. Okay, we have an illumination. Now, normally this is a very positive card, but illumination can also mean that something gets illuminated. This card in numerology is a 19-1 vibration, and 19-1 is often you find yourself going in a 180-degree direction from where you were. And so this is also connected with the face, or the countenance of a person, which is the face. And I feel like he's going to face the things. He's going to face things. Things are going to be in his face. Things are going to be that require him to take a completely different action than he has previous. That's what this looks like. And this is 6 weeks out. So, yeah, something is, and there's children involved, maybe. So I know a lot of people are very, I guess hopeful is the word. I don't. It's a terrible word to use in this situation, but that perhaps the Epstein thing is going to get him, his connection to the Epstein thing. I never really quite felt that, but there is something to do with children here, and it could be a combination of him getting exposed financially. But it could also, something can happen to a child, whether it's a child in ICE custody, or it's one of Epstein's girls, or, I don't know, but there's something to do with children here. Okay. Unless it's one of his children that stabbed him in the back. How it's seen from the outside. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's seen as his fortunes are changing, and there is indication of that in the other cards as well. All right. What goes up must come down, right? His domestic situation, we have the Moon. So he is in a very, very bad emotional place. Very bad emotional place. He's a little crazy. This is like madness, really. And this is one of the cards that the Empress got. That's what she called it. And I would agree. Hopes and fears. Oh God. Yeah. I don't know if he fears mental institutions. He might fear, more than that, he might fear being confined. But Yeah, this isn't good. He's not in a good state. I really hope there's somebody there who's going to help him. I know everybody's like, this is our chance, or maybe not. Maybe you guys aren't like that. But, this is really tragic, and I don't know. I just hope there'll be somebody there to help him. I mean, the help is not going to turn him back into, Don the great president. It's not. I'm just talking about somebody's, any kind of like what's left mentally. See, outcome. Okay, we have the 9 of coins. Um, I feel like this. When I see this, I often see Ivanka. So I think Ivanka is gonna step in. I asked the question. I hope somebody's there for him. I think Ivanka will be there. Um, will be there. And I think that one of the things the Emperor said is that he's going to Mar-a-Lago, and I think this card can indicate that as well, because this person is standing inside a circle, and each one of these layers is something that person built, and eventually it sort of encases them. She still has her third eye above it, but one more circle and she'll be totally encased. And so I feel like he's going to go someplace where he feels like he's safe. Yeah. Let's see if we can pull a major arcana. We have the 6 of coins. Justice. Okay, so this is justice around the money. So something's coming down with some court thing with the money. All right, let's see what's underneath it all. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands is messages coming. Keeping your ears open or your third eye open for messages coming. So we're going to hear soon enough. We're going to hear soon enough. Okay, guys. Well, that's what I see. Again, thank you so very much for my 5,000 now odd. Not that you're odd, but 5,000 odd as far as the number. All right. I'm odd, so we're all a bit odd, don't you think? Oops, sorry about that. I know you heard that. That was louder than it had to be. So, again, thank you very much. Have a great evening. I just did a couple of astrology looks at a couple of the candidates. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get to Tulsi Gabbard and Marianne Williamson. So I'll see you then. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And thank you again to all my subscribers. Bye. Oops.